Hi, welcome to Chennai Times in Conversation. So, Sandhya, Solinga, you, I think after a brief hiatus, you are back on screen. So, how is that experience? Are you watching yourself on TV now? Like I think your bit in Kanmani is on, right?
Yeah, I saw yesterday's episode. I was very happy about it.
Okay. So, how,
Um, Whenever
so,
I've seen myself on the screen, I never felt like it's me. It took some time for me to realize it's me. Only when I see my family members' expression, I realize it's me. But otherwise, I just watch it.
okay. So, how did this, offer come your way? And also, was like small screen on your mind when you were, when you're thinking of making like a comeback of sorts?
I've never thought about a comeback as such, but I always wanted to work. So because I love my profession, I love to act, and I've always acted movies that came my way. I never went after any movies. And Sujata Vijay Kumar, the producer of the serial, she's somebody who's been in touch constantly with me. So post my marriage, I got pregnant immediately, and so I couldn't work for almost 4 years. Now my daughter will turn 2 by the September, so I'm kind of free now. And she's always been in touch. So she made a phone call to me, and we started talking, and that's how Kanmani happened. And she wanted me to do a guest appearance, and I also wanted to see how it feels to be back. And that's how this entire serial project started, and I'm very happy about it. Yes.
And how was it shooting in the new normal, mask and social distancing and all? It's not something that you used to, right?
Well, it's not something that we're very used to, and it's very difficult for the actors, to be very frank, with all the makeup and everything. You have to wear a mask, and then it's very difficult. You sweat a lot, and then your makeup comes off in the mask, and then you have to keep doing a lot of touch up. So it's always very difficult to wear a mask with makeup. But then. Of course, safety first. So the entire team followed it. We have a sanitizer in the beginning of the location itself, where you have to sanitize your hands and then enter. And my entire caravan was like completely cleaned before it came to me, and everybody were wearing mask. And of course, there is always a risk factor which you cannot avoid. But then, yeah, we did follow all the safety measures.
Right. And also, Sandy, one more thing is, you coming back after a brief, you're facing the camera after a brief while. So, were you a little nervous or were you like at home in front of the camera? How was it like with you?
Always, the days of shooting, how I feel is like I feel pretty numb. So there's like blankness in my mind, and I can't think of anything. I'm like, I just always go blank to the location. Whenever I'll say, let's just say from during my Kadhal days itself, the first day of my shoot, I won't say I was nervous, but I was quite blank. And I go by, and they give me the script, and I read the script, I rehearse my dialogues, and that's how it happens to me. uh, to be very frank, I do pretty much, I do pretty okay. As they say, start camera action, I do pretty okay. There is something in me that comes out, and I do a decent job of my work. So I should really thank God for it. But
Right.
yes, if you ask me what I feel while I'm shooting, while I'm doing my dialogue, while I'm emoting, I feel pretty numb. That's what I feel.
Okay. All right.
There's no
Okay.
anxiety. I
Oh,
get anxiety when I walk on stage. That's when I get anxiety. Yeah.
oh, all right. Okay. Okay. And, you have like very beautifully settled into a, in your own life, you have your own family, and now you're also starting to like shoot and work. So what has been keeping you busy in these 4 years? Of course, you had your daughter to take care of, but apart from like family and your personal life, what else kept you busy?
I didn't do much. I just did. I mean, I had a daughter, and I had I had to give my full time attention to it. Yes, during my free time, I maintained the house. So I do cook. So I do other stuff at home as any regular housewife would do.
Okay.
And my main focus was Kshemaa because, of course, she's only like, right now she's only in LKG. But then I used to focus a lot on her school and her extracurricular activities. I used to put her in sports. Of course, they do nothing. If I put her in a football, she'll just take the ball and she'll throw it. But then, yeah, I ensured she was like really busy the entire day. I had to get to know a lot of moms, that is, a lot of Shema's friends' moms from school. I wanted to have a good relationship with me. Today, if I'm working, I would say then my family, I get about 60% more support from my friends who are like Shema's friends' parents. They give me most of the support about, what has to be done or what homework has to be done, or taking her for any classes. My friend comes and pick Shema up along with her daughter and drop her to the other classes here. So that's how it happened. So yes, these 4 years I really focused on, settling myself down with my family. That is, of course, I've settled down with my husband, but then with my own daughter. It was a very tough journey for me because it was not a planned pregnancy. Yes, I did have a lot of help, but still it was a very tough journey. And I think now I'm kind of okay to work. I can get back to screen, and I have a lot of people to support me to take care of her in various you know uh, things.
So have you been getting offers now, or you taking it slow?
I am getting offers. Yes, I am getting offers. Serial will be more comfortable for me because I'll be working for 15 days, and 15 days I can be at home. I think I require that sort of time with my daughter. So serial is a better option for me. But yes, I'm open to everything. I wanna keep my options open. I'm not going to be stuck with something that I have in my head. I like to go like as I said, I've never been, you know, I'm not that sort of a person who goes after her career and gets it. I'm not that sort of a person.
Uh,
I'm somebody who is sitting there. If something comes, I'll try and work on it, and I do my best for whatever comes my way. So I like to keep my options open. That's
Correct.
that's my future plan.
And does your daughter react to you when she sees you
And
on
whatever
television?
happens or doesn't happen, I'm okay with it.
Alright, okay. And also, does your daughter like react when she sees you on screen? Like like all those KTV and Sun TVs, they keep playing your movies. So does she react? Does she know that it's her mother on the screen?
So yeah, yesterday this incident happened where my daughter watches Peppa Pig, Chota
Hmm.
Beam, and
Hmm.
Ben and Holly, all these things. She understands the characters. She understands everything. She recognizes the characters, and she in fact explains the entire scene to me. Okay, but then yesterday she saw me on the screen and then she froze, and she acted like as if she didn't understand anything, and
This
she
is a
gave me the
serial.
blank look. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. And then my entire family is like trying to cheer her up, saying, it's your mom. See your mom in red sari. What do you feel? Nothing came out of her mouth. She just had that sort of a blank expression, like as if she didn't get it. And that's how she was.
Okay, that's very cute. And also, one last question. This lockdown has been a little different experience for most of us, but it also gave us, whoever is with, whoever couldn't spend a lot of time with their family, it gave us that option, to be with your family and things. So in the last 5 or 5 odd months of the lockdown and the subsequent whatever, slowly unlocking experiences, what has been like your most memorable memory?
I won't say lockdown has been pretty good for me. I mean, I was actually going mad. Uh, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to me. I was going mad. I don't know when things were going to get back to normal. I was very anxious for my child because uh, she was a person, that gave me a lot of stress during this lockdown because I was just thinking, what is it going to be, what is the future going to be, for all of us. And she's too young and she's just started her life, and will the world be the same, and all those doubts. I'm sure everybody, most of the mothers would have had it, and most of them would have had it in their hand for themselves. For me, my main concern was my daughter, but it went pretty smooth because I have amazing neighbors with me. They're all very friendly to me. Apart from that, the first 3 months of the lockdown, my entire family went to our weekend home. That is, we have a beach house in Kuatur.
Okay.
So we went there and we stayed there for almost 2 3 months. So I had my sister-in-law, her two kids, and my parents, and Venkat's dad, and Venkat. Everybody, all of us were staying in one house, and it was a great experience for us. We used to wake up; we were never alone. We had people to discuss or to help us out, and every evening we used to go out for a walk, and we were very close to nature. So in that way, I was very blessed, and I would say that was, I don't know if it'll happen again, but for whatever time it has happened, it's been the best experience for me, where I could spend that entire 2 3 months with my family.
That's lovely. All right. So thank you so much for your time, yeah.